when you don't know what to say, he said, don't worry about it. He said, the Holy Spirit will give it to you in the same hour. I used to wonder, I said, Lord, why don't you just always tell us ahead of time? And Lord, showing me how sometimes ain't nobody know the plan. Not even you. In order for a plan to work. Sometimes I got to tell you on the spot. You got to trust me like that. Because if I tell you ahead of time, I know your personality. And I know what you'll do. And some people try to help me too much and mess it up. And some people won't move at all because they tested me. And but what I need to do is knowing what's going to happen before it happens. I let my information come out right on time. And if you can learn to trust me, God said, I can take you to places you've never been or seen before. I can do some things in your life by the level of trust you have for me that I can't do in other people's life. There was a group of people that were in slavery. We know them because they're associated with Moses. And that scripture always stands out where he said, I would have, once he brought them out, he said, I was going to take them the shorter way, but they would be afraid and turn back and run. And God, with his wisdom, said, I'm not going to take them that route because I'm going to get them through this. And if it means I got to take them a different route than I normally would take them, then I'm going to take them a different route. And sometimes what you're going through is God taking you the route that he feels most comfortable with to make sure you get where he would like you to end up. And as we're worrying about certain things, God's more concerned about it than you are. You got to understand that God, I'm going to say it again, God is more concerned about what's confronting you than even you. And he has done some things and put some things in place so that he can have the outcome that he wants to have in your life. And God's got to deal with not just your desire, but God got to deal with the real you. Oh my God. Real. Oh my God. God got to deal with more than just what you want. He got to deal with absolute knowledge of who you are and what makes you tick and what you're going to think when this happens. And he got so much information that he got about you and circumstances. He has to do it this way. While you crying about it, he said, I got to go this way because, now you got to remember, he took Moses now, he said, I can't take you through there, yes? And that's the way we think we should know. I can't take you through there. But they don't understand the level of trust they're going to have if I take them that way. And because they don't have the ability yet to go that way and trust me through that circumstance, I got to take them the long route here. And then I had to corner them in front of the Red Sea where they couldn't run, even if they wanted to. See, somebody here, you can't go nowhere. It don't even matter which way I turn. My hands is tied. And there's nothing I can do but wait and see what happens. Faith or no faith? I'm not here because I got faith. I'm here because God placed me here. And I just got to wait and see what in the world is going on. And God is teaching you through the situation to trust Him. Oh my God. You will see in the end when it all works out why you had to go through what you went through. And why they had to do what they did. And why they had to say what they said. You will see in the end what the whole fuss was about, what the fight was about, what the misunderstanding was about, because it's bigger than what your mind is perceiving. The mind of God is looking at such a big picture that He cannot allow the thoughts that you have to stop Him from where He's taking. I know, I hear you cry. It's not that I don't love you. I see your pain. It's not that I'm not doing nothing about it. I see what's confronting you. I do understand it. But what you don't see is what I see. You don't see it. So, because if you saw it, you wouldn't cry. If you saw what I was going to do, you go, you know, I shouldn't be crying. at the end of it when it's over. You ever see a kid when the trouble's over, but it was dramatic. And at the moment they felt like they were going to die, they felt like everything, oh hell, and once they realize they're okay, even though they know they're okay and everything's perfect now, they're still going, trying to get their body to catch up with where their mind is. That's deep. Because what God is about to do is so awesome, your body going to catch up to what he did later. Your body is going to catch up to what the Holy Spirit does in your life. It's going to be like you're going to do it, and it's going to take your body a moment to react. That's why you ever get a blessing and you feel like you should be happier than you are. You finally got it, but yet you're waiting on the excitement, joy, and you wonder why you're not as excited as you know you should be. That's because God has done something so devastating in your life that it took a moment for your body to finally understand that he really did. It takes a moment for your body to say, and it's called being in awe. God's going to do something up in here where you're in awe. You're going to get it. You're going to complete it. You don't understand. See, right now what I'm talking about is beyond your understanding, because you can look at your circumstances and you know you ain't got no business having what I'm talking about that is being like a film in your mind right now, and you sort of cancel it out. But when God gets done, you're going to place you there and you're going to look back at it and you're going to say, I had to go through that. Now I understand that. Now I see that. Now I didn't understand the pastor at the moment. He was acting weird. I didn't understand what they doing with my thing and why they do this. And it's because the big picture is not normally what we look at. We normally look at our own little tiny picture, and we normally have our feelings from our own little tiny perception, and we normally go through things not understanding that this thing is connected to this thing, and this thing is connected to that thing. And when God barely touches something, there's such a domino effect. He has to be careful when he moves and shifts something in your life, because what he's about to do is going to touch you, your loved ones, your friends, your family. It's going to touch people from your past. Everybody going to be touched when you get this touch. Everybody going to get it. When God gets through, everybody going to look at you and know God has visited your household and visited your circumstances and visited what you were going through. When this is said and done, it's all for the glory of God. It's all for somebody to see God that couldn't see God before. It's also that God can say, can you see me now? Can you see me now? God just wants to use your life for advertisement. So he allows you, and he lets him pick on you, and he lets this happen, and sometimes this goes wrong, just so he can show you how strong he really is. Sometimes God can say, hey, don't worry about that. And when you have to go through enough of these things, your body still reacts like the old you, although your spirit man is holding you together. Together while your body is, see, it's like if I took my kid right now and threw my kid in the air knowing that I could catch my kid, it's not that my kid don't trust me, but their body still would go, that's not a lack of trust, that's just her or his flesh doing what it does. And sometimes that's what you're going through. It's just your flesh doing what it does, but it doesn't mean you don't trust it. It doesn't mean you don't have faith. It doesn't mean that you and God are like this. It's just your flesh responding and your spirit holding it together. Yes, Lord. And so you learn after a few of them not to panic.
Not to panic.
You learn after you've gone through a few of them, you start reacting slower. In the beginning you jumped and you ran and you gave somebody a piece of your mind, and in the beginning you had to fix it, in the beginning you had to go see about it, and after enough of them you just people try to press you at that point to go do something now. And they want to talk to you then to try to provoke you to be who you used to be instead of who you are now. And even that is a part of our Lord and our God when they're trying to provoke you. Because what God wants is for you to handle the pressure and the weight. And that's what the glory is. Glory has weight. Glory has pressure. Glory, you got to be able to hold the glory. This is God's glory coming to rest upon you. When it's God's glory coming to rest upon you, you got to be strong spiritually, mentally, and sometimes downright physically. You got to be strong. Because your body got to get prepared for the blessing that's about to come on you. Somebody, you better start eating right, exercising, and start doing some things to get your strength up in order to enjoy what God is about to do in your life. You might as well start going to the gym, and your motivation ain't to have a body. Your motivation ain't to look good. Your motivation is to be able to hold the glory that's coming. I'm going to go ahead and sign up so that when God said go here, go there, or go collect, I want the power and the strength to walk over there. I want to be able to go when God says go, move when God says move, be when He says. I found out that my physical body is not right. Even my mind begins to get affected by not being healthy, and I can't think like I'm supposed to think when my body is unhealthy, and it affects my thoughts with God. And so I'm like, it's time to make some change. If I change, He'll change my circumstance. If I change, He'll change my situation. If I change, He'll change my address. He'll change my car. He'll change my life. If I make a change here, He'll make a change out there. Change. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. What I have to do is start finding out what pleases God. I got to find out. I got to search it out. I got to do more than just wait on God. I got to serve Him. I don't know about everybody else that's waiting. I got to serve Him. I got to serve Him. I don't know. I don't tick people who don't serve good. So I can't see God giving me what I want when I don't serve Him. I got to find something to do. I got to find something to put my hands on. I call it doing my part. I don't care if it's just praise. If that's all He wants all day long, while I'm in the fire, while I'm in the heat, while I'm in the pressure, then I spend my time fighting off thoughts and giving God praise. I'll do it all day long. The enemy throws something negative, and I say, praise Him anyhow. He'll say this to me, I say, thank you, Jesus. He'll say, oh, you ain't going to make it. I say, that's all right. Well, this is my last day to stay, and I'm going to make it a good one. When He tells me I'm going to die, I say, well, I'm going to die good. Watch it. If it's going to be my last day, I might as well go out with a bang. I might as well love like I never loved before, forgive like I never forgive before, because I found out that you only got so much time. You ever been in a classroom and your teacher throws one of them time tests? And they say, put your pencils down. No writing. She explains it, and she starts the clock. Now, when she starts the clock, or he starts the clock, it starts ticking, and what you do from there, don't stop the clock. You can go up to her desk, and you can say, I don't understand. All she can do is, well, do the best you can. You can say, but number 3 don't make no sense. She'll say, well, go to number 4. But what she won't do is stop the clock. Now, you can spend your time arguing about the test and complaining about the test, looking at it like it's unfair. She didn't even teach that. You can say whatever you want to say. But all I can say is these